Today is the day I go to Rainbow Mountain. I have been up since 3:30 this morning to get picked up at 4:10. It is now about 7:20 and I've been on a bus all that time. We're going to take this bus up to Pallcoyo where I will hike and see these Rainbow Mountains. I think there's an opportunity to go for a 2.5-hour hike. I'm not so sure I'm into that. The altitude here goes up to 17,000 feet, I've heard. So anyway, we had this stop for breakfast in this interesting little place somewhere in the mountains. There's a bunch of ladies cooking breakfast for a lot of people that are going on the tour. This is where we had our breakfast. I'm telling you, this road, in parts, it's one good rain for being washed completely away. Look at the erosion down by where the water runoff is. This might be the craziest thing I've ever done. This is high, and we're going to be hiking for about 45 minutes at altitude, but it is really pretty. I can see way off in the distance. I can see Rainbow Mountain. I don't know if you guys can make it out. That was 2 hours on a very narrow, bumpy dirt road. Crazy. The people here live a very simple life. It looks like they make their own bricks out of mud and straw for their homes, because you could see where some of them were starting to erode. There's llamas everywhere, and we're pretty high up, so some people are really suffering that haven't been in Cusco for almost 2 weeks like I have. So more later. 10 minutes into the walk. I'm at the second lookout. Not too shabby. Might be worth it. I don't know. I still think it's one of the crazier things I've done. This is the third lookout, and I don't know. We were at 15,000 feet when we started, so I'm going to say we were 16,000 feet. But it's pretty spectacular. Now that the sun's come out, I just got to give you a little bit more. It's just absolutely phenomenal. I have never seen anything like this in my entire life. I probably never will again. The crazy Germans are going to walk up this zigzag path. I don't know if you can see it very well or if it's too dark. Not me. I'm going down with the rest of the crew. I think I just saw a snowflake. Well, it was not snow, technically. It's They call it granita, granito. It's hail, and it came down pretty hard, I have to say. I don't think it's done yet. I came here to get out of the cold, right? A few things about Pallcoyo. The colors in the mountains come from the minerals that are in the soil. You're smart people, you probably already knew that, but I just thought I would tell you the details. It's mostly copper, iron, and gold that is making up the colors. There's really 6 colors in those mountains. Also, I think I should clarify that I mentioned llamas when we were up at altitude, and most of them actually were alpacas. I have not quite been able to distinguish between the two yet, but yeah, mostly what we saw was alpacas. And the still picture of me with the little boy, in case you couldn't tell what that was with 2 alpacas. I assume his family alpacas. The people in that area are very poor. You could tell that from what I showed you. They are not educated. They live like the old ways. They live in the old ways. They're mostly agriculture, probably making wool and other things. Pallcoyo is an alternative to, quote, Rainbow Mountain, unquote, in which you only see one mountain. I was fortunate enough to see several. You were able to see several too. Just wanted to fill in some more details.